MJF is being good ol' MJF, and Jade Cargill is still undefeated. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the World Wrestling Authority, connecting you with some bone-crunching, thuds to the skull wrestling news from around the world. The following is broadcasted for you! With his bad behavior at a recent fan event, AEW World Champion MJF may have hit a new low. Fans like how dedicated MJF is to his character, and the young wrestler won't break character outside of AEW shows. With the help of William Regal at AEW Full Gear, MJF won his first AEW World Championship, which he renamed the Big Burberry Belt. MJF has never been afraid to go after his opponents in the ring or his adult fans, but now the AEW champion is going after the younger fans. At a fan event, MJF gave a young fan something painful, which the fan's father thought was funny. Tim the father said on Twitter that MJF not shot his son right before a picture was taken. MJF replied to the picture by saying that it was the only time he smiled during the fan event. A young fan was angry when AEW star MJF or Maxwell Jacob Friedman threw a drink in his face at AEW's Revolution event, and now the promotion is trying to make things right. Everything happened at the Chase Center in San Francisco on Sunday night. MJF was in a 60-minute iron match with Bryan Danielson when he went after a kid in the crowd. MJF walked up to a woman who was standing up for the match, took her drink, and then threw it in the kid's face. The crowd was angry about what happened. In the clip, you could see fans booing, and AEW announcer Taz even said went a little too far there. After the event, reporters asked the AEW World Champion why he threw the drink at the kid. He said, "The kid looked thirsty, what's the next question?" Tony Khan, an executive at AEW, had a different opinion. Khan said that the champ's actions were wrong and that he had spent some time apologizing to the kid. "We had a serious conversation, and I mean that," Khan said. "It's not to be taken lightly. The young man, Titus, was a real pro about it. We'll see Titus here again at AEW. I believe Titus is actually coming to Sacramento. I was just with him, and he was a real champ about it. A champion didn't act like a champion there, but I think Titus was great." Most of MJF's fans can ignore this kind of behavior because he's selling his role as a heel more than ever now that he's starting to humiliate kids in his segments, which isn't the best story he could have written. Most parents see this as a line that should never be crossed, but now it will represent a new culture in wrestling where this is allowed if their parent or guardian agrees to it. In this case, this means that if this keeps happening to younger fans, this could pose as a red flag that lies within the state's authority to intervene, and AEW could be sanctioned if this kind of behavior keeps happening. We know that these fans are young, but they are very young, and they can get the wrong idea that this is how adults should protect their kids when they are this old. We can only say that kids do remember these things and will be ridiculed by their classmates, causing them to go through depression. Your AEW TBS champion is still Jade Cargill. At tonight's Battle of the Belt 6 special, the champion beat Billy Starks in a singles match to make her record 55-0. Starks, who was on TV for the first time with AEW, put up a good fight, but Cargill's jaded finisher won. Jade Cargill is a wrestler with a unique mix of size, strength, and agility that makes her a very good fighter. She has a natural charm and presence on stage that make her stand out. She's a force to be reckoned with in the ring because of how athletic she is and how confident and intimidating she is. Cargill has also shown a lot of promise as a performer in her short time with AEW. She isn't afraid to try new moves and styles and is willing to take risks. She has already played well in a number of matches against top players. AEW TBS is a great place to see a rising star in the world of professional wrestling like Jade Cargill. With her athleticism, charm, and potential, she's sure to continue to make waves in the industry and become a fan favorite for years to come. After that, Taya Valkyrie came out to attack Cargill and let her know that she was coming for the title. Taya Valkyrie is a skilled wrestler who has made a name for herself in the world of professional wrestling. She's also known as La Güera Loca. She just joined All Elite Wrestling in January 2022, but she has already made an impact in the women's division. One thing that makes Taya stand out as a wrestler is that she's been in the business for a long time. She has wrestled all over the world, including in Mexico, Japan, and the United States, and she's won championships in more than one promotion. This has given her a lot of different skills and techniques that she can use in the ring. Taya is also known for her unique style of wrestling, which is a mix of high-flying moves, hard hits, and submissions. She's just as comfortable on the mat as she is in the air, and her ability to adapt to different opponents and situations makes her a tough opponent. Outside of the ring, Taya is known for having a big personality and a presence that's bigger than life. She's confident and a charming performer who knows how to connect with the crowd and give fans a good time. Overall, Taya Valkyrie is a skilled and experienced wrestler who brings a unique style and personality to the AEW women's division. Because of her skills and experience, she's a good addition to the promotion and a wrestler to keep an eye on. So you better watch out, Jade, because Taya is out for that belt and you just might become 55-1.